Hey guys, this is Kim. Welcome back to another episode or video of basically just me sharing with you all my paper planning nerderies. Since it's the new year, I thought I would show you guys all my paper planning stuff and basically just walk you through how I organize my life on a day-to-day basis. Like things include my business planner, my productivity planner, my creativity planner and my journal, stuff like that. I'll just quickly walk you through those, but mostly I'll be showing you this tiny planner right here. It's a personal size planner. I know it doesn't really, you can't really tell how big it is on camera, but compared to an A5 planner, that's how big it is. But yeah, so some of you might have already seen my tarot business planner set up. So is this one. So I actually changed it a little bit. So I left all my tarot and creativity stuff in there, but I changed all my personal organization and daily weekly planning and habit building and self-care and finance. Everything I centralized it using this tiny personal planner, and the reason for that is I just wanted something smaller that I can carry with me at all times, so I decided to centralize. But yeah, anyway, so very quickly, let me show you all the planners and notebooks that I use. So I'm a self-employed English tutor. The first planner that I have is a tutoring business planner. So in there I keep all my students information, lesson planning, goal tracking, and writing prompts and stuff like that. So basically anything that's tutoring related will be in that planner. So I won't be doing a flip through for that planner. But yeah, just letting you know that this planner exists. So other than tutoring, I'm also a tarot creative entrepreneur business owner. So that's my tarot and creative planner. But I kind of took the planning portion and put it in the other, like the personal planner. So I'll show you guys that in a sec. So most of you will know what this planner looks like in the end. I did a flip through video, so if you want to check it out, I'll leave the links down in the description box, so you can just you can go check it out in a second. And I'll be showing you this tiny guy in a second. But before that, I have just like a general journal. I really like the cover and the title, Inner Workings. I actually got that at Walmart for 10 bucks, so it was a pretty good deal, and I really just really like the planner. And that's kind of just my day-to-day regular general journaling. Basically just, day-to-day journal on, like, if I have some insight about something, if I want to note down an experience, if I want to note down this relationship dynamic that I'm going through, everything it just goes there. It's kind of just a general journal. Okay, so this is my spiritual journal. It's a Midori cover, and just really quickly, I keep my um, tarot journal in there, and I keep my dream journal, and my cat journal, my energy journal, so everything that's sort of spiritually related, except for the cat. The cat isn't really like a spiritual thing. The cat notebook is really just me noting down the things that I noticed about my cat, but I'm not super regular with that. It's just I kind of just note down things like once in a while, so I'm not like really invested in that notebook. But yeah, it's there. And my tutoring journal is also there. I just note down my teaching experiences, my insight as a teacher and a learner, and stuff like that. So yeah, this is the planner that I want to show you. So this is a personal size, so it kind of just like it's as big as your palm ish, and it's a Filofax notebook cover, and I just want to show you like what I've got in there. Okay, so this is where all the productivity happens, and this is kind of the revamped version. If you've seen my Tarot Biz video, then you'll kind of know the general setup, but this one is like a different like 2.0, I guess, and it's also smaller. So yeah, so this is where I keep all my receipts. When I go out, I just keep, I have this notebook with me at all times, and I just put my receipt in this pocket. And I have a little pouch here. I keep like random slips of paper, and I keep coupons. So as you can see, I got some coupons to Value Village. And because I donated some books, so they just gave me coupons for free books. So that's pretty awesome. And I have like a dashboard, or not really a dashboard, like a cover page. Just put 2017 on there. I kind of messed up on the one, so it's slightly crooked. And this year I really want to connect with the word truth or honesty. And honesty is kind of, I didn't have enough space for honesty, so I just put down truth. So this is kind of like my cover. And that's my power word for 2017. Okay, this is my to-do list. I have like a little cat sticky tab, and I got it from Daiso. It's this Japanese dollar store that's really, really awesome. So here are all my tabs. As you can see, I have a lot. So I'll just walk you through all of them. The first one is the monthly tab. And I just kind of kept this yearly calendar from the original Filofax inserts, and I just, didn't have a time to print a prettier one, so I just kept that one. So these monthly inserts I got from the local dollar store. They have some like personal, like Filofax inserts, so I just bought them. So this is where this is like where I keep all my tutoring schedules, and also like note down all the important dates, like the days in which I want to publish a blog post. So like kind of like the overview is like right here. And then I have a tab for each month. These are cute animal sticky tabs. They're also from Daiso, so if you ever visit there, go get some cute stickers. Oops. Okay. Yeah, so March, I haven't decorated April yet, but basically this is just the monthly section where I keep all my, like the big events, the big dates, like dental appointment or something, like an overview, basically. Okay, so December, and this is my weekly and daily planning. I will show you an empty page because some stuff on there are personal. I hope you understand. Okay, so here's an empty page for one of the upcoming weeks. So basically my first page, I have 3 bubbles, and this one's self-care. So basically I just note down anything I need to take care of, stuff like, oh, you need to dress warmer, you need to eat clean. So just notes or just things I need to take a note of in terms of caring for myself. Prophecies, I kind of just changed the terminology. Prophecies are basically just things I look forward to. I changed it to prophecy because it sounds cooler and I like to gamify, as I said before. So prophecies are kind of like things I really look forward to like happening. So it's like a little positive prophecy. It's like, oh hey, I predict this is gonna happen. So you really look forward to it. You really work towards it. So that's why it's a prophecy. It's a self-fulfilling prophecy, but in a good way. Okay, here I have the gratitude grimoire. I just want the alliteration there, but it's basically just gratitude journal. I just write down the things I'm grateful for. And if you've seen my previous planner video, you know what this is. That's habit tracking. So I printed the icon this time because it's pretty fixed now. So 3 things I want to keep track of: exercise, meditation, and sleep. So if I exercise that day, I will like color in that bubble. If I meditate, I'll color in that bubble. If I sleep early, sleep on time and wake up early, and I'll color in that bubble. So this allows me to see how consistent I am in my habit building. So these 3 squares I use for weekly tarot draws. The weekly forecast is basically the focus of the week, the overall theme of the week. I would draw a card for that, and I would write down the name of the card, and then I would sort of write down my personal interpretations and the things I want to take note of, and important insights, that kind of stuff. And I usually just put the name of the deck on top so I know which deck I used. And then the challenger would be the challenge of the week, and then power up would be the strength card of the week. So this is where I do my weekly readings. So, kind of just same old, same old. Okay, so this is something like a little bit different. So I had another weekly section because I would sort of copy and paste all my tutoring schedules here. So this is for, schedules. So this is like anything that's time sensitive. Like if I had an appointment, if I'm hanging out with somebody, I would keep them here. Okay, so current mission is kind of like the projects I'm working on this week. I just want to keep it there to, keep track of it. Or sometimes anything that's not creativity or productivity related could be just like a random other mission, like a big massive clean my room or something, and I'll just kind of just keep track of there. Cat stats, so that's like a place where I keep my cat notes. Sometimes I would note down like my cat's sleeping pattern. If he's not eating well, I would kind of note it down so I can just keep track of his health and his behaviors and stuff like that. Okay, inspirations is anything that I find inspiring throughout the week. It's kind of like, say I heard a really good song. I might want to write a poem about that. So I would write down the name of that song, or it could be like a book I want to check out. It could be a movie I wanted to see, or it could even just be a movie I've seen and I just want to jot down like a few comments about it, and I would keep it in there. I would keep it in the box of inspiration. Side quests are just kind of miscellaneous things that I have to do throughout the week, like change the litter or go buy this particular grocery, like go buy more avocados or something. Just random things that I have to do, but it's not super time sensitive. It's kind of like I can do it just any time of the week, so I just kind of keep it there. So just to remind me that I have things to do. Okay, so this is my daily planning section. I actually didn't fix this page yet. This is the older version. I actually made a new one. So this is the page that I regularly use. I think I messed up on the printing there. Yeah, I fixed previous weeks. I haven't fixed February's. But yeah, this is the daily pages that I use. So this is where I put the date and then the day of the week. And this is my to-do list. So this is like basically just anything that I have to get done that day. It could be chores, could be grocery shopping, could be like kind of just the more technical things. And then I have the creation cauldron. This is where all my creative work happens. So if I have to write a blog post, if I have to edit a video, so this is kind of where I keep track of all the creative things that I have to do, or creativity oriented things that I have to do. Versus this one is just like anything outside of that. This helps me keep everything organized, and it also helps me to track like how much creativity work I've done every day, because ideally, I want to be doing something creative every single day. I want to have some kind of creative output every single day. So this really helps me see how much I've done. So this little box here, Level Up, it's basically things I do, little things I do every day to improve myself. So it could be a skill I'm building. It could be like, I want to do like a 60-second plank. Oh, by the way, that's already done. I started with 30 seconds, and then after a week, I could do 60 seconds plank. So little things that I want to build, little things that I want to upgrade. So I put it there, Level Up. Okay, and the rest is just the same, and then the rest is just like the daily pages. Okay, so that's the daily, weekly, monthly planning part. And this is like a really interesting thing. I want to show you my financial planner, or if I'm my financial planning section. So just to put it out there, I honestly hate math and I really hate numbers, and anything that has to do with finance, like financial concepts like taxes. Oh my god, it just give me a huge headache. If you're like me, this might be your savior because it certainly saved me. So what I did was, again, I used Gamify. I just gamified and I used my imagination to create a system that really spoke to me and that was really fun. Okay, so I will show you a new month. I will show you February's because I don't want to show you any of my numbers because it's personal. But yeah, so February, oh crap, I smudged ink because I just did that tab. Okay, I have to redo that tab. Oh, it's not too bad actually. Yeah, so that's just the divider. So for February, oh actually, I need to show you the yearly part first. I think that's fine. So I call it treasure mapping instead of financial planning, whatever. To make financial planning more interesting, I created characters to represent financial concepts. So I created like I created an accountant for myself. So his name is Uberon, and he's my accountant. He is the guardian on my hoard. And obviously I picked a dragon because, dragons like to hoard. They're associated with treasures, and dragons are also ferocious. So I thought, a dragon would keep me accountable in all my financial, expenses and that kind of thing. And it's working really well. So the first page is like a yearly statement kind of thing. So I wanted to write down my abundance manifesto. So it's like what I want to focus on this year. Okay, so next I have 4 different sections. So the first one is the greater hoard, which is my long-term savings. And yeah, that's loan. That's my student loan. And then the cloud is my credit card bill. It's kind of like a transitory state of money in which there's this feeling of unrealities. And this is Saber. He's like a cute sphinx and then a cute sphinx creature, and he's my financial time fare. So basically he can time travel, and yeah, he's like very sassy, and I have like a crystal ball there. That's for like the overview. So what he does is he keeps tracks of all my upcoming bills, like bigger bills or big bills that I know are coming. For example, my pet insurance bills, and also my dental cleaning bills. Those are the things, the expenses that I can plan for. So I want to keep all my major expenses here, or the upcoming expenses here. And these are just like, I got one box for each month. So that's from January to December. And that's the consumerist fancy section. This is like the things that I want to buy. So they're not a need, they're just a want. So things I want to save up for. So I also put it there so I can plan for it. But these are not like absolutely necessary. But yeah, so that's my treasure mapping. That's my financial planning section. And yeah, I need to show you the monthly section. I totally forgot. Okay, so the first page, I have a page to track all my monthly income. So again, I'm showing you like a blank month, blank pages, so you're not going to see all the numbers. So this is where I track my monthly income. I put the date, how much I earned, and where it's from. And so February, so this is again, that's Uber on my dragon encountered. So I call this the tribute. This is like the money that I have to pay, and basically the sections, the items that I prioritize on top of everything else. Here, the top one is this month's income. So I put down the total number here so I can do more planning with it. So these are the items that I prioritize, and these are the absolute like deadlocked by dragon magic, and they cannot be broken, because if it does, if I break it, then something terrible is going to happen. So my dragon is keeping me accountable. Okay, and then after that, these are kind of the smaller sections where I keep track of all my spendings. So basically just categories that I've created that I use to organize all my, the different items, the different things that I spend money on. And yeah, so that's the finance section, and I might do a longer video to explain everything fully, but yeah, that's my finance section. And then after my finance section, I have the skill trees. So these are the skills and talents that I want to continue to build. So there are three things that's going on right now. My ukulele, my Intuos drawing board, so digital drawing, and then the Letterman deck. So I'm studying to Letterman. So basically I keep all my skills here. I decorate a little bit. And then I have the different levels, so I level up, right? So, gamify again, video gaming concepts. So for each level, so for example, level 1 ukulele, I write down all the things I need to do or practice to level up. So for example, practice 5 minutes every day, review the chord family C, D, G, and F, learn Coldplay's Paradise. So I put down all the things that I need to do to level up. And once I complete all those things, I move on to level 2, and I put down more things that I have to do. So this is the same for all my the talents. I haven't started an Intuos board. Mostly it's just been practicing on my ukulele, but this is where I build skills or talents. So this is my habit trees or skill trees. Okay, now this is my project planning. These are my missions or quests. So missions are short-term projects. Quests are long-term projects or long-term sort of just ongoing quests. So I would, you've probably seen this before, I'll put my current mission here. I have a mission progress bar and all the details of the mission. And once I complete one item, I will color in one bar, and then once I complete everything, that bar will be full and I complete this mission. So this really helps me break down my projects into individual steps and actionable steps, so it doesn't feel very overwhelming, it just feels like doable. Okay, and long-term quests, I just put quests accepted. So these are long-term quests like writing a novel or fitness. So right now, I'm actively sort of pursuing this quest, which is becoming more fit and more toned and doing more cardio every day. So again, I'm using the leveling up system. So for level 1, I write down all the things I have to fulfill in order to complete this level, and I move on to level 2. So basically this is just going to be ongoing, right? Fitness never stops. Your health never stops. So this is going to just keep going. I'm going to keep building my strength, and I write down new things to do. For example, here I move from 60 seconds plank to 100 seconds plank. So basically just all the things I have to do to accomplish that quest, or just keep upgrading in that quest. Okay, so this is my chronicle area. In the beginning I used this just like a daily poem creative writing corner, but I started I used it as a health tracking. I just wrote down all the workouts that I did, and if I ate anything unhealthy, and then kind of how I feel in terms of physically and that kind of thing. So this is just original weekly planning pages from the Filofax. It's all dated, so I just thought, why throw it away? Why not just use it as some kind of journal? So I did that. And notes are really just random notes. Could be a story idea, could be a song I'm writing, so just a free writing or doodling space. And then the rest is paper. Oh, and then the last but not least, I have a little pocket here that I made with cardstock. So this is where I keep all my stationery, like labels, stickers, stickies, that kind of stuff, and then a erasable pen here. Oh, and I have an erasable pen here. And yeah, that is my new centralized planner. If you want to check out my other planner video, which is my tarot business video, the links are down below. You can go check it out. You can also go visit my blog. There's lots of productivity stuff there, and there's also the free planning pages that I made for the last video, so make sure you check that out. And yeah, I hope you enjoyed this video again, and I hope my planner setup has inspired you to maybe create your own system that works. And that's it. I'll see you guys next time. Meanwhile, keep calm and drink tea. I think that might be my new tagline. Or it could be the hero of your own story. Who knows? I'm still deciding. Bye, guys!